Dear student, welcome to all of you in my iLearn Maths video class. Today I am going to discuss a very important topic, that is a remainder theorem. Before this, we just discussed about factor theorem and some more topics related to the factorization. Okay, means this is the topic of the factorization, and here remainder theorem. Here we will discuss the remainder theorem with the help of example. According to that example, if a polynomial fx is divided by gx, then what happened? That this is fx divided by x minus 3. Then what we do here, 2x square minus 7x minus 1 is divided by x minus 3. What is the process of division? Take the first term, that is 2x square, and the first term of this, that is x. So x cancel, value will be 2x. So put here 2x and again multiply this 2x by x minus 3. 2x multiplied by x minus 3, it will give 2x square minus 6x. Here we should write 2x square minus 6x, and we know that in division there is a subtraction. Here subtraction, and here plus sign will be minus and minus sign will be plus. Here now this is cancelled and its value will be minus x, and again take this minus 1. Again let us see take the first term of this, that is minus x, and first term of this, that is x, its value will be minus what? That is minus 1. Now divide this minus 1 by x minus 3, we get minus x plus minus x, and that is plus 3. Minus x plus 3. 1 minute. The first term of this and this, that is minus x and plus 3. In this way, its value will be here minus plus, and here this cancel, and its value will be minus 4. Here we just see that after dividing the polynomial 2x square minus 7x minus 1 by x minus 3, we just find what is the remainder, that is minus 4. The remainder is minus 4. Now let us see the value of the polynomial fx, value of the polynomial fx when x is equal to 3. Let x minus 3 is equal to 0. This is that x is equal to 3, like that. Okay, but no need to write it. Simply we write in this form: value of the polynomial at x is equal to 3. Here it will be f of 3. Okay, and what is the value? 2 and 3 whole square minus 7 into 3 minus 1. Its value will be 3 is a 9, 9 2 is 18, and here 7 3 is a 21 and 22, means it will be minus 22, and finally its value is minus 4. Here I want to make a relation that the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 3 is minus 4, and remainder of the polynomial when divided by x minus 3 is also minus 4. So here we can make a conclusion. Here with this and this thing, we can make a conclusion, and that conclusion will give an idea of a remainder theorem. Here without the division, we can find the remainder. How? If fx is divided by gx, when fx is divided by x minus 3, then remainder is equal to f of 3. We just get that when fx was divided by x minus 3, in that case what was the remainder? That was minus 3, and the value of polynomial at x is equal to 3, that is also minus 4. In this way, we just include both the topic, and we can just make a conclusion that if fx is divided by x minus 3, then remainder is what? F of 3. Similarly, if at the place of this we write here x minus alpha, then remainder is what? F of alpha. Okay. So if fx is divided by x minus alpha, then remainder is equal to f of alpha. Similarly, if a polynomial fx is divided by x plus alpha, then remainder is what? Then remainder is equal to f of minus alpha. Okay, here and minus sign, then it was f of alpha, and here if plus sign, then it will be f minus alpha. You should remember, learn it. If fx is, if any polynomial is divided by x minus alpha, then remainder is equal to f of alpha, and f of alpha means the value of the polynomial at x is equal to alpha. Okay, alpha is what? Constant. And when fx is divided by x plus alpha, then remainder is equal to f of minus alpha. Just like when here fx is equal to x square minus 2x plus 1 and divided by x plus 1, then remainder is equal to f of minus 1. Okay, and f of minus 1 is what? Minus 1 square, minus 2, minus 1, and here plus 1. Here we know that square of minus 1 will be 1, and minus plus 2, and here plus 1. Okay, and it means its remainder will be 4. So simply without division we can find the remainder of a polynomial when it is divided by another linear polynomial. Okay, this theorem is, according to our syllabus, this theorem is true for only when any polynomial is divided by a linear polynomial. Two more things. If this was the first case, second, now third. If fx is divided by ax plus b, then remainder. Ax plus b means the polynomial, means here fx is dividend, and here ax plus b is divisor. Ax plus b should be in the form of ax plus b. Example, it will be just 2x plus 3, like that. 3x plus 7, like that. The example of this is, then remainder is what? Then remainder is equal to f of minus b by a. Okay, just like in this case it will be f of minus 3 by 2, and here in this case f of minus 7 by 3, like that. So here if fx is divided by ax plus b, then remainder is equal to f of minus b by a. Example of this, just like here x square minus 4x plus 4, fx is equal to this, is divided by 2x plus 3. Then remainder is what? Remainder is equal to f of minus 3 by 2. And very simple way to find this value, you just put here 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Then 2x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to minus 3 by 2. Very simple, but this is the rough work. You need to put in your main solution. So here if fx is divided by 2x plus 3, it will be minus 3 by 2. This is directly based on this concept. If fx is divided by ax plus b, then remainder is equal to f of minus b by a. Similarly, the fourth one is what? We just make a little difference for the 4. if fx is divided by ax minus b, then remainder will be f of b by a. The negative sign will be just then. And how the b by a will come? Here just put ax minus b is equal to 0, ax is equal to b, and a is equal to b by ax is equal to b by a. Here also we can change the example. When x square minus 4x plus 4 is divided by 2x minus 3, then remainder is what? F of minus 3 by 2. Okay, this is the 4 case. According to this, we can find the remainder of a polynomial when it is divided by any other polynomial which is linear polynomial. Okay, in that case we just use this method for finding the remainder without division. Okay, so let us see some exercise question based on this topic. First exercise. The first exercise is exercise 6, question number first. Question number first is find the remainder on dividing fx by x minus 2, and the first one is given. Here first let us see the first. Fx is equal to 5x square minus 7x plus 4, 5x square minus 7x plus 4, and gx is given is fx is divided by fx is divided by x minus 2. The remainder is what? Remainder is equal to f of 2, and simply put this value and the value of this polynomial at x is equal to 2. So here f of 2 is what? 5, 2 whole square minus 7 into 2 plus 4. Its value will be 5 into 4 minus 14 plus 4, 20 minus 14 plus 4, 24 minus 14, it will be 10. Means without division we can get the remainder using the remainder theorem. Okay, here we can write if fx is divided by, since if fx is divided by x minus alpha, then remainder is what? Is equal to f of alpha. Therefore, remainder is equal to like this. Okay. Similarly, question number second also, using remainder theorem, find the remainder and dividing fx by x plus 3. This is the second question. Third question, find the remainder without division on the dividing fx by 2x plus 1. Where this is the third question. Fourth question, using remainder theorem, find the value of k if on dividing polynomial 2x cube plus 3x square minus kx plus 5 by x minus 2 leaves a remainder 7. This is this question is asked in 2016. It means in the first 6 question is based on the remainder theorem. Okay, so you should try to solve up to question number 5, and after that we will explain, we should discuss about that question in next video. Homework is what? Complete up to question number 5 of exercise 6. This is the first one, and solve first 10 example questions. Okay, how many example question? 13 example question, then try to solve up to 10. Thank you.